Welcome. Welcome to Thoughts Roundup.
Thank you, Brother Marler.
It's so nice to be with you all today, and we've got such a wonderful guest with us, and I appreciate so very much him taking his time. Brother Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Brother Robinson from JS, Mississippi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm honored to be with you. Honored to be with your audience.
Thank you.
I sure think the world of you, Brother Marler.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. This right here, now I got this, folks, I can't tell you what a beautiful church. This church is so beautiful. It's a cathedral.
Well,
It's a cathedral in the woods.
in the woods. Yes, sir.
And it's so beautiful. And when you turn up on this road and see this church,
Yes, sir.
do I remember that this church, there used to be a road here and the church was built at the end of it?
That's exactly right. Actually, the existing building was here, and the road would come in front of the old building.
Yeah.
And then when the new sanctuary was built, finished in 2000. But whenever they got ready to build the building, the county came in and moved the existing road around the building. So
Fixed it where you'd have it.
that's right.
Driveway up to it, and that's all over to it.
Yeah, it looks like you're driving right into the front of the church.
Well, this is just so lovely, and I'm going to try to show you a view of the sanctuary, and I'm going to also show you the view of the church when you drive up, and then that's going to give you some little bit of understanding about what is the address, physical address.
The physical address is 88 New Bethel Road, JS.
88 New Bethel Road,
JS,
Mississippi.
39641,
Okay.
Walthall County.
Well,
Send all your checks here.
Send your tithes. No, but better not say that.
You can't say
that. What we were doing, going on like they used to do on the radio.
That's right.
They'll read old Texas.
That's right.
But anyway, it is such a privilege to be. I was just wondering, could you give us a quick little history about how did you first feel the first time you drove to this area?
Well, I was evangelizing, and
I see.
Brother Reed, Larry Reed was pastoring here. He originally was from Columbia, Tennessee.
I see.
And he came here in the early 90s and started pastoring here.
Yeah.
Of course, this church has existed since 1949.
49.
What a lot of people don't know is it goes back further than that to Old Bethel. And what a lot of people don't know is Bishop Holmes and Sister Agnes Holmes, which would be Brother Joe Holmes' parents.
Yeah.
They pastored here from 1940 to 1943.
Oh, they did.
They did. In fact, Brother Holmes' brother that passed, Rubel, which before he passed, he gave me a saxophone. But he was born here in 1943. But I came here evangelizing. Brother Reed invited me here for a revival in July of 2008. And so whenever I came, I just fell in love, with the area.
Yeah.
But obviously, he was the pastor and had no idea that God would see fit to allow me to be here one day.
I just can't picture the Holmeses coming from. Did they come? Was their home Little Rock?
Actually, Mississippi.
Oh, was that the home?
Around Butte, Mississippi, I believe, if I'm correct, is where they originate from.
Of course, I remember when he used to, the elder homes used to pastor, and I just always figured he was there for a long time.
Right. Well, he actually went there in 1945. 1945. They pastored here for 3 years and left here and went to Biloxi, Mississippi.
Okay, now, how long have you actually been here?
I've been here March the 22nd was 14 years.
14 years.
So
And oh, how it has grown.
yeah, it's been amazing.
I always love to come to your camp meeting.
Oh, I love for you to come.
It's just right. It's just the right, and it's you do it so smooth, and
Well, thank you.
it's
for
just
coming.
a nice camp.
Well, it's been in existence for about 71 or 72 years. The camp meeting's been going on. They used to do an all-week camp meeting.
Oh, it didn't start with this church,
Well, yes, sir. Yeah, it started here. This
but
church.
not since you've been here.
No, it was already going on whenever I came, and as soon the pastor here, they've been having a camp meeting for years and years and years.
Well, give us a little lineup on your family, your rundown on your family.
Yeah, sure. Well, my wife and I got married in 1996. Of course, her dad is Brother W.J. Holland,
Yeah.
and he pastored in Hammond for about 40 years, which is about an hour and a half south.
He's a card.
Oh, he's a character, for sure. Yeah, anybody that spends any time around him, kind of like Brother Marler. But we met, of course, they're connected. Obviously, I was born and raised in Little Rock under Brother Holmes.
Yeah.
And they're connected family through family sister Agnes Holmes, and my wife's great grandfather would be brother and sister. So my wife at the time had went to spend time there in Little Rock and visiting. We met there and started dating, got married in 96, and I lived there in Hammond with her dad, helped her dad in the church there what I could, and we were there for 10 years, and I started evangelizing 2005, and of course I had 2 girls. Lakin is my oldest girl, and Cheyenne is my youngest daughter. Lakin is 25, soon to be 26, and Cheyenne is 23, 24, and Cheyenne's expecting first grandbaby.
Now, is that the only one you have married in the children?
No, both my daughters are married.
And what's their last names?
Well, Lakin is the oldest. She married Parks, Andrew Parks from California. And then my youngest girl married Joseph Urshan, which would be Nathaniel Urshan's oldest son. And they're in North Carolina.
Well, Urshan's kind of like Smith. Pentecost don't know much about them. Yeah.
We're trying to help them get out there.
Get
their name out.
Get their name out there. Yeah, elder brother Urshan. That would be his grandfather or great grandfather.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
He and I were close friends.
Is that right? That'd be his grandfather.
Yeah. He was quite a guy.
Superintendent.
Yeah, General Superintendent of UPC for years and years and years.
Done a tremendous job.
Yeah, he did, and he was the kind of guy that liked everybody.
Yes, sir.
It didn't have to be just his clan.
Right.
Yeah,
he was well known and thought a lot of it, for sure.
Yeah.
But my family's growing, church is growing, God's blessing. You mentioned the building. I feel like I'm drinking from wells I didn't dig, eating from vineyards that I didn't plant.
It takes a lot to keep it going, though.
Yes, sir.
It don't just happen by itself, I guarantee you that.
Yes, sir. Well, God sure helps us.
I hope when people are on vacation or they come through here
Yeah, come to camp meeting.
and see, I'd like for them to see this. When is camp meeting?
It is June the 28th, 29th, and the 30th. It's always the last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of June.
Of June.
Yes, sir. And this year, Brother Nathaniel Urshan will be preaching on Wednesday. Brother Luke St. Clair will be preaching on Thursday. And Brother Daniel McKillop will be preaching on Friday.
Brother McKillop.
Yeah.
I preached for him, 2 or 3 years ago or
Boy,
so.
he's got a dynamic church. It's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like, it reminds me a lot of here. You go out, it's kind of like, out in the middle of nowhere, they're a
Yeah.
place to rock.
Yeah, I enjoy being with them. Well, I want to tell you what, it's such an honor.
Oh, it's an honor to get to sit down with you. We sit here in our coffee shop.
I want to tell you, you didn't treat me right yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
You beat me, Goff. And
Well, I think that was the first time.
I'm an old man. You should have given me a little break. Or maybe you did.
We had a good time either way.
You probably gave me a break and I still long.
Well, I hope I play as good as you at 87.
Well, I want to play a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
I guess that's just always a little bit more is what you want.
That's right.
Yes,
sir.
Well, I look forward to the time that we could just sit down and,
Yes, sir.
and now we got camp meeting coming
Yes,
up
sir.
at Little Rock,
Yes,
North
sir.
Little Rock.
Yep. Yes, sir.
You'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell you folks, this man here plays the saxophone like nobody else. Hey, just,
Thank you, brother.
I can't tell you how good he is if you didn't hear him. So, not on this program, but on the next program, basically what the program is going to be is him playing the saxophone. And I want him to play one of your snappy numbers. And we'll look forward to you doing that for us.
Well, I'll do it for you, Brother Marler, and hopefully somebody else will be blessed by it too.
Well, I'm sure. Now, the address one more time.
88 New Bethel Road, JS, Mississippi.
And when you get to a church where you turn off, that's not it.
Yeah, that's right. Go a little further.
Because that's a pretty nice looking church there. So you got to go just a little bit
A
further.
little bit further.
But I was confused. I said, wait, this is not the right road.
Yes,
But
sir.
this church is awful nice.
Yes, sir.
Because I always just look for that nice church.
Yes, sir.
Thank
you, brother.
Well,
God's good.
thank
to
you
us.
for being with me. And
Thank you for having me.
God bless you. And thank you for listening today.